Hi there. It isn't very often that I find myself being unable to answer something specifically about an eating disorder in terms of my perspective or opinion. I'm well beyond the point that I would care about somebody wanting to know my backstory or my opinion on the care system or my views on society and its attitude to eating disorders and mental health, my perspective on stigma. I can give you chapter and verse. I'm happy to share that, and there aren't many things that I would shy away from talking about. But every now and then something comes up where you do have to really sort of take a sharp intake of breath before you're answering something. And again, not necessarily that I'm trying to avoid an answer, but certainly that I find an answer more challenging. And one's come up for me today, and that was a father asking me about a situation of severe and enduring anorexia. So severe and enduring means really somebody that's just had an eating disorder for such a long period of time. They might be in and out of treatment. They may have been in residential, out of residential, back in again. They may have had countless episodes with the local authority eating disorder service. And I guess this question from the dad was really, at what point should he stop trying? This father's now in his 70s and he's watching his daughter who lives on her own, and he's wondering whether he should stop caring, and perhaps not caring about his daughter, but not caring about the desire for her to get over the eating disorder. I suppose the reality for any of us is when you love somebody, you so desperately want them to get well, and you feel you will do anything it takes to get them through that journey. But for all of us, there is an element of needing to see that person wanting to be well themselves. There's that point at which you need them to walk the walk. And goodness only knows, we know that when you've got an eating disorder, you can do a lot of talking, a lot of analysing, a lot of promising, and yet a lot of self-deception that stops you really embracing treatment and recovery. And I think this dad is just at the point, sadly for him, he's been diagnosed with his own health troubles in recent times. And he's saying, am I at fault? Is it wrong of me to feel I want to let go of the desperate desire for her to get rid of her eating disorder? Should I stop talking about it? Should I stop having it as the dream in my life to see my daughter free of an eating disorder? It's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking, and it's something that, you know, parents at all stages in their child's eating disorder will be going through. You know, when is all this going to be over? And I think because we are talking about a category of severe and enduring, I think we do have to accept that sometimes people are so far entrenched into an eating disorder, it does become really difficult for them to ever consider a point where they will live a life without it. There will be ways that you can help that person manage it, and hopefully help them find ways that they can have aspirations and goals and dreams which might take them slightly out of the world of eating disorder from time to time. But I can only say to that dad, you're doing your best. Please don't beat yourself up. It's really hard. I'd love anybody else's view on that, whether it's something you've gone through as a parent or a sufferer, and just any other perspective you have. It's a really tough one. Okay, thanks a lot.